Hi everyone, it's Shaz here. Hope everybody is doing well. I thought I'd bring you a commentary over some Harry Potter gameplay. Now, I've just picked this up for rent, for a few days. Might even actually return it tomorrow. I'm not sure. Depends how I get on. It seems to be a lot of fun so far. Now, I haven't actually recorded the opening chapter because I don't really want to spoil too much of this game because I know a lot of my subscribers, might be Harry Potter fans. So I've just sort of picked a random section of gameplay, and obviously not too long either. But I do want to chat about, a few things, as I normally do. But as I said, you're watching Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. I believe the film's out as well today or tomorrow, depending on where you are. And I don't know if you guys are Harry Potter fans, but I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, but my daughter loves the Harry Potter films. I watched all of them recently, apart from the newest one, and actually quite enjoyed them. It was really good to see a collection of the sort of famous actors and actresses from Britain, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was quite amusing, really good story, and some stunning visual effects. So if you haven't seen the movies, I would urge people to give them a shot and try them, because you might actually like them. Now in the game, you sort of run about with this wand, and as I was getting used to the controls, it was almost like I was using a rapid fire modded controller. The sort of rate that I was firing out these spells, and I was trying to get my head around this thing, because there's a spell for this and a spell for that. So you kind of, I'm not really an expert by any means, but you'll see that from what you're watching. Graphics seem pretty good. It's an EA game. Generally speaking, they do produce good content. It's fun. I mean, it is fun. It's just a little change from me playing Battlefield Bad Company 2, and I'm going to try and play other games, to be honest, a bit more. Got a few plans for different videos, gameplay commentaries, and perhaps even dual commentaries with other friends of mine. And so as you guys will see, trophies keep popping up in this game, so if you're a trophy whore, then get this game because you'll love it. And if you love Harry Potter, then I'm sure this will be a lot of fun. I'm not going to buy this game because it's not really my type of game. I don't think there's any multiplayer or stuff like that. It seems to be the story mode, and there's also a challenge mode which you unlock. I don't think I'll have the game long enough to see what that's got to offer. But as far as killing people with spells, it's a barrel of laughs. But let me get on to one of my first topics first, and that is video bumping. Everybody's talking about videos being bumped just now, especially people who subscribe to me who have their own channel. Now, just want to really summarise this because I'm kind of sick of hearing about it. But the bottom line is, video bumping, whether intentional or unintentional, is a glitch within the YouTube setup itself. Okay, so basically, when you upload a video, 2 days later you decide to upload another video, say unintentionally, but it's private, like a lot of us do. I've done it. I upload a private video and I might send it to a friend and say, check this out, what do you think? Then I delete it. But when you do that, what it does is it bumps your previous video up to the top in your sub box that your subscribers have, so it keeps your sort of gameplay or commentaries or whatever like always at the top. Now this, if you do it unintentionally, it's nothing you can do, and I would say to anybody who does upload private videos to send to friends or family or whatever, don't stop doing it, because you're not doing this intentionally. It's just a glitch in the system. And by what I would say is, do not unsubscribe from the smaller channels who you see this happening a lot, because they're probably doing what I do on occasion and what most people do. What I will say, however, is that people who do it on purposely or intentionally to continuously bump their videos up to the top of sub boxes are douchebags. Now, I know on Twitter some people were open and said, yeah, I do it. These are guys that are a lot more successful than me, people that care about YouTube and care about views. As you know, I don't. I'm doing this for fun. So these guys have said, yeah, I do. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing it to keep it at the top of the sub box. You know what? There is something wrong about it. What you're doing is you're using a cheap tactic, and what that does is it puts other people's content further down the line, and I'm missing a lot of content because of it. As far as the bigger YouTubers are concerned, like, you know, your Woodies and your Buzz Lightyears and all these kind of people, you know, they do it, you know, whatever. I don't really care, because they're just on a different level, and people make money from this, and, you know, it's all about greed. So, you know, if you don't know really what it is, I hope that's kind of explained it to you, because you're maybe going to be seeing a lot of video bumping content, you know, in your sort of sub box. So that's all I want to say on it. That's it done. Moving on. Yep. Before I go any further, I'm going to leave a channel in the description for rosshats. Now, I subscribe to rosshats. He does fantastic montages. He actually done my daughter's montage the other day, the beauty of girl gaming. Now this guy is, you know, actually forget the whole YouTube thing. He's actually a really fantastic person. You know, I've talked to him quite a lot. He's then obviously done my daughter's montage, which was great. But the reason I'm mentioning him, apart from saying thanks for doing that montage, is that a lot of people have asked me, like, you know, how do I make a montage? You know, what do I do? You know, I can record some gameplay, but, you know, I don't know how to edit. Well, you know, I tell you what, I mean, if you want somebody to make a montage for you, rosshats himself, Ross does a service that's a lot cheaper than most people that you'll see on YouTube, and he'll make your montage for you. You know, so you can send them the gameplay through the Dropbox. There's another trophy. So, you know, send him your clips, he'll make your montage. He's really cheap, and his work is fantastic. A lot of people charge for doing these services because it is a business, it's a time, and there's a lot of skills involved. So as I said, if you're looking for a montage to be done, whether you want to upload it to YouTube or whether you just want to have, you know, like for example a game, you want to create like a little bit, you know, montage of clips, you know, just for yourself, you know, just to have it. Subscribe to this guy first and foremost, and then send him a message and just let him know that Shaz sent you, and I'm sure he'll be able to work something out for you. So do that, and moving on, we'll just get back to the gameplay. So as you can see, I'm still in the wherever this place is. I think it's Hogsmeade or something. Any Harry Potter fans that are actually watching this, I would actually like to know what you think of Harry Potter. You know, what your opinions are on the films. Do you read the books? You know, have you seen all the films? Are you looking forward to the new one? You know, what do you like about it? As I said at the start, you know, I quite enjoy it. You know, it's a bit of fun. I prefer personally like horror movies and war films. You know, that's the kind of genre that I love to watch. But you know, I did take the time out a couple of months back, and I watched every single one of these films, and it was a lot of fun. So, you know, post the comments. I try my best to reply to all comments, as you know, as best as I can. Sometimes if there's a lot of comments I might miss one, so I do apologise for that. But as you guys know who subscribe to me, you know, I do try and interact with my subs as much as I can. I've also running pretty close to the maximum friends limit on the PSN, so if I haven't added some of you guys, listen, it's not intentional. But believe me, I get a lot of requests daily, you know, to add on the PSN, and you know, I'm constantly trying to go through my friends list and take out the ones who maybe haven't signed on for months, and put people that are fresh in there so that we can game together. But there's nothing, you know, as I said, if you don't get added right away, just hit me with another friend request, put a little message, say that you subscribe to my channel, blah blah blah. If you've got a different name on YouTube, let me know, because I pretty much know who my subscribers are. Like to congratulate Hannah, my daughter, on reaching 300 subscribers. I think she's going to overtake me shortly, which is well deserved, because you know, she puts a lot of effort into her own videos. And you know, again, subs, if you're still listening, I mean, we're 10 minutes in here, and if you're still watching this and listening, you know, go and subscribe to her. Actually, subscribe to, you know, check out every channel that's in my favourite channel list, and if you like their content, then subscribe to them. And every single person in there, I like their content, but there's more to it than that. The people that are in there generally are really, really good guys, you know, and girls, of course. Probably some of the nicest people that you'll meet on the internet. I've got 2 minutes left of this gameplay, so I'm just going to quickly mention something else, which is circle jerks. You know, I thought I'd mention it. I'm sick to death of arseholes on Twitter giving me shit, right? And I'll tell you why I'm sick of it, because you know what? You know, there's no reason for this to be continuing, but I'm getting a lot of shit off guys. So the people that follow me on Twitter will probably know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention their names on here, I can't be bothered with that. I know some of them think that they seem to be some sort of elitist part of the community, but you know what? Everybody is the same. All my subs, you know what guys, you have as much right to say or do whatever you want as me. You know, we are all the same, man. We're just human beings who play games. So my message to all the haters out there, I don't know if they're haters, I think they're just jealous motherfuckers. So I don't know why you're going to be jealous of me, because listen, you know, I've only done a few videos and I've only got 350 subs, man, and I do this because I enjoy doing it. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that at the end, because I don't think most people would be watching the whole of this video. So the people that do, I know, appreciate what I do, and that's why that particular topic's at the end. So just to recap, Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows Part 2, barrels of fun. You want to cast some spells, go for it. You know, you can hip fire the wand as well, guys. I was trying that earlier actually, and I'm going to continue. Once I've done this, I'm going to jump back on it and hopefully get past the campaign. So a lot of projects and videos planned. So until next time, take it easy everybody, and don't let anybody tell you to stop what you do and what you enjoy doing.